Hi everyone, it's me Kelly, and it's been a little while, but here I am. I'm going to show you how to do a really fast, really easy, really pretty line and wash abstract watercolor. So I'm going to put down a really thin, very fine gradient backwash background, and it's light enough that it's really not going to interfere with the flowers that I'm putting down. So you can actually put the background down over the whole thing, and that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm just going to put some red flowers, and I'm going to put 6 of them. I started to do 5 because you know the whole you want to do an odd number, but then I thought not with flowers necessarily. Sometimes you buy a half a dozen of roses or something. So I decided to put down 6. And then I used a little bit of yellow to put down some lines to make some sprays of some sort. And then some sap green in there to make the leaves. And then, yeah, that's when I decided I needed the extra number 6 flower. And I'm just putting blobs in, and they're really soft because the background is still damp. And as it dries, I'm going to let it dry a little bit here and there, and then I'm putting in a vase. And yes, I have to move the brush over the paper several times to just see where I want to put it before I actually put it down. It's like hesitation movements, but they're not. I'm actually precisely considering where I'm going to put the lines that I'm painting down. So the vase that I'm using in this abstract is just going to be a clear vase, and I'm doing this all very intuitively. It's not real planned out, and I decided to make a little table for it to sit on, and I'm going around the leaf and over everything else, and making the back of the table a little bit higher where the vase is. And then I'm kind of deciding I need to lift a little bit out of there. So I'm going to do that here. And while I'm at it, I just decided I would like to lighten the entire table. It's just a little bit too intense. I want it to be very subtle. And then I take some just a mixture of a whole bunch of different paints that I mixed up into a gray. And I'm making a little bit of shadow there. And I'm going to go back with a little bit more of that sap green and add a little bit more depth to some of the leaves. Maybe add a few more leaves. And again, this is all very subtle, very intuitive. It is not fussy. And that's good. Sometimes you just need to be a little loose and a little bit abstract with it because you just want it to be pretty. So then I let it dry, and then I'm going to add some lines, and I'm using the platinum. It's a platinum pen, and it uses platinum carbon ink, and so that's it. It makes a really fine line, and it's a pretty straightforward thing. There's not a lot of line variation, but it is the finest little nib for illustration. I just kind of happened to find it on Amazon and decided to try it. It's the same company that produces the platinum carbon ink that I like to use for illustration and line and wash. So it's kind of a nice little marriage there. And speaking of marriages, I just celebrated my 32nd wedding anniversary with my husband. So yeah, and we had a great time. We were gonna go to a hotel and get pampered, but we decided that since they didn't offer room service and none of the amenities were really going to be there right now, oh gosh, I had to add some ink to my pen because it ran out. But anyway, yeah, we decided to stay home and not go to a hotel and not be pampered. But we did a little retail therapy, and I'm going to have a video for that. I got a new camera. a really cool one that I've been lusting after for 13 years. But anyway, I digress because that's not what this video is about. This video is about a line and wash, very easy watercolor painting. So as you can see, I just kind of drew in the petals and drew in the leaves, and I went back in and kind of outlined the vase a little bit and outlined a little bit here and there, added some texture here and there, and went through, and instead of having all the lines be exactly the same, adding a little bit of depth by filling in a little bit more line width here and there. And on the sprays, just adding a little texture, taking off the paper so I can see a little bit more what I've got going on. And then I just add a little bit more lines, a few more lines here and there. And it took me all of about, well, not including the time it took me to let certain things dry, but it took less than an hour. It was really fast, really easy, really relaxing. And you know, this is not a precise painting. It is not a, you know, it's not a botanical painting that's going to go into some sort of, I don't know, what do you call those books that they have of all the different flowers? It's not like that. This is just, actually, this is a greeting card. This is a greeting card because I have so many birthdays and things coming up right now, and I might not have time to make a card. So I just made one, and I didn't put any sentiment on the outside because I don't know whether it's going to be a birthday or shoot, it could just, the point is, it doesn't take itself very seriously, this painting. And everything in life doesn't have to be serious. And sometimes we just need to be carefree. And speaking of carefree, I would like to say a thank you. I've gotten a few more subscribers recently, even though, my goodness, I haven't put any videos out. And I'm still getting new subscribers, and I want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you'd like. As you can see, I'm still using my Fumi travel brushes. I noticed that a lot of people are watching that video and they liked it. I really do like these brushes, and you know, I think they're a good value. I'm using them all the time when I'm painting. So, yeah, anyway. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope everything is going well for you. Whatever endeavors you're doing, whether it's work, school, or just raising your kids, or if you're taking care of other people, I hope it's going well. I hope you're enjoying some good weather, getting outside. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.